to the rock, sing to the tree, sing to the firefly lighting up the sky. Sing, sing to the sea.
Hello, I'm Mary Wheelan, and this is The Song, a show that presents songwriters, composers, and lyricists and their original songs. And today I am very pleased to present from North Reading, Massachusetts, Chris LaVancher.
She's like a shot of whiskey in a troubled man's hands. She numbs the pain, but the pain demands another shot of something, so he keeps coming back. His hands, they tremble as he brings her to his lips. She shuts her eyes as she grinds her hips. A long train whistle blows way down the line. Mosquito buzzing round the bed, the smell of sex and a cigarette. She tries to hide tears upon her face. He's lying there, just pretends to sleep, hoping she'll leave before he has to speak. And a long train whistle blows way down the line. She wants to jump that train, leave this life behind. He wants to jump that train, leave this life behind. They just lie right there, listening to that whistle whine. Pours a cup of coffee with a long dark stare. She's counting up the wasted nights of this affair. She makes a promise to herself that she won't keep. He's a little bit sorry, not enough to give her just a little what she's in need of. And a long train whistle blows way down the line. She wants to jump that train, leave this life behind. He wants to jump that train, leave this life behind. They'll be back next week, listening to that whistle whine. Yeah, they'll be back next week, listening to that whistle whine. Well, I'm traveling west on a Greyhound, as far as my money will go. I hope that this dog is a good one, 'cause I'm so far away from my home. My head's pressed up to the window, and I can feel the vibration inside of tires clicking on the pavement as mile after mile goes by. I'm going away, don't know where I'm bound. It's a whole lot of country to see. I'm going away, I ain't looking back. All that I know is I'm free. This world ain't got nothing on me. Well, some folks would say that I'm running away. They just don't understand how I could leave such a great opportunity to be just like my old man. That's not my life, and it never will be. Not a desk, not a tie, not a suit. My dreams are wilder, my heart is softer, my path is less absolute. I'm going away, don't know where I'm bound. It's a whole lot of country to see. I'm going away, I ain't looking back. All that I know is I'm free. This world ain't got nothing on me. Well, I ain't got a whole lot of answers. I could have made much better plans. Sometimes you just have to take a leap and trust where you happen to land. We're westbound on Interstate 30 now, just outside of Little Rock. This ticket will get me to Dallas, but any further I have to walk. These Arkansas towns just roll on by, past Benton, past Malvern, past Hope. My dad always said I was beyond hope, the truest words he ever spoke. I'm going away, don't know where I'm bound. It's a whole lot of country to see. I ain't looking back. All that I know is I'm free. And this world ain't got nothing on me. Nothing on me. Nothing on me.
That one. I enjoyed listening to it before. On your website, which is LaVanchermusic.com?
LaVanchermusic.com, yes.
Okay, great. So if people want to hear more of your music, that's where they can check it out.
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, you came, I'm so glad you could come today from North Reading, so that was a bit of a ride.
Yeah, it was a beautiful ride, though.
Yeah, very nice.
It's been a while since I've been down Route 2, and it's a beautiful, once you get past the double lanes, it's a nice by the river
So
there.
you're near Boston.
Yes.
So you play in Boston quite a bit?
Play in and around Boston,
Yep.
Great. Starting to play out a little bit more down in Connecticut and Rhode Island as well. So
good. Now, people will also be able to find out at your website. I'm very impressed not only with your music and your ability as a musician, but also I'm impressed with your guitar, which you made.
Thank you, yes.
I'm very impressed. And on your website, people can check out the different stages because you got all these photos of the guitar in process.
Yes, and I work very closely with Alan Carruth, who's a really fabulous luthier up in New Hampshire, in Newport, New Hampshire. So.
And it took you a long time.
Yeah. Well, one weekend a month, a full weekend, and working with him for about 1.5 years. So
I would not have realized that how much goes into making a guitar.
Well, and especially when you don't have a lot of woodworking skills.
So if somebody were experienced, I think an experienced luthier, they'd be a lot faster.
A little quicker, yeah.
Well, it sounds really nice too.
Thank you.
It looks nice, sounds nice. Yeah, great. What's it made of? What kind of wood?
The real pretty back and sides is a East Indian rosewood, and I don't know if you can get that at all, but at least on the side.
Yeah.
The top is a European spruce, and the neck is mahogany.
So. Very nice. Now I see there's a label in it. So is it saying that you made it?
It does.
Yes,
and
great.
it's got 001 as the.
Excellent. Great. Well, why don't you do another song and we'll talk a little more.
Okay. All right. Great. Well, I grew up in north central Pennsylvania before I came out here to Massachusetts, and I came from a very small town, not unlike South Deerfield, but every 4th of July we'd have this big parade where we'd have floats and fire trucks and kids on bikes and fire trucks and horses and more fire trucks. And there would also be a lineup of antique cars with pretty girls in the back who have won some sort of, honor to be in, like there was the Laurel Festival and there were other different awards. And most of these girls came from, out on the farms, so from the 4-H Club and the Future Farmers of America. And so this was kind of their 15 minutes of fame to kind of be the parade queen. So I wrote this song with them in mind. This is called The Butter Queen. Butter queen riding in the back of a 57 Cadillac. 57 Cadillac on the 4th of July. The butter queen tossing out candy from a 57 Cadillac. 57 Cadillac on the 4th of July. Every kid in town goes home in a sugar coma haze. Well, they love her in a 57 Cadillac. The butter queen smiling at the boys as she rides by. She says hi on the 4th of July. Butter queen feeling kinda special in the big parade. Ain't nothing she'd trade on the 4th of July. And tonight she just might kiss a boy under exploding skies. So they love her in a 57 Cadillac. Butter queen, she's got dreams in a 57 Cadillac. 57 Cadillac on the 4th of July. The butter queen, she wants to keep on riding, doesn't want it to end.
ain't no chores to tend on the 4th of July. And at the end of this parade, she knows her life is gonna be the same, but she loves it in a 57 Cadillac. But she loves it in a 57 Cadillac. Thank you.
Like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice. Now, I was reading on your website that you didn't really start writing songs until your son was born.
Yeah, that's true. About 1995 is when I first started really writing.
And that kind of started with singing him to sleep or something?
Yeah. When he was a baby, I would basically sit in there till he would go to sleep, and I'd be, playing around with either cover tunes and things like that. And eventually, I would just kind of start to noodle around on the guitar, and started finding some, interesting chord progressions and things like that. And so, he was asleep, so I figured I'd just keep playing. And eventually, some songs developed. And
great. Now, how old were you when you started playing guitar?
Probably really, I played around. There was a guitar in the house when I was in high school. So I did play around a little bit then, but really it wasn't until college and more, after college when I got more seriously into it. I eventually hooked up with Ken Bonfield, who's a wonderful instrumental guitarist. And he's in kind of the area. He lives in Gloucester now. And so sat and did a few lessons with him, and that kind of got me going with more of the kind of the fingerstyle stuff. I was really interested in that, at the time.
Great. Now, did you ever play with anybody else in bands or anything?
No, I never did, and I would love to. With the release of my first CD, Roadside Attractions, when we did the release party, I got to play with some of those guys who played on the album, and that was a lot of fun. It was the first time I got to play, live with like a full band, and that was a lot of fun.
Oh, great! Now, so will you maybe do more of that?
If I can, I would love to. Yeah, it's a little more expensive to have to pay those guys, and
well, then you have to get the better paying gigs.
Exactly.
So some places they're only going to want a band.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So. Now, what about co-writing? Do you ever do that?
I haven't, although my wife is current wife is a songwriter.
Oh yeah.
And so we've been kind of. Right now, we more are giving each other feedback, but I think it's going to kind of start to develop more of a writing partnership. I hope it does.
Well, that would be pretty convenient.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So, well, I'll have to, hear some of her songs sometime.
Yeah. Esther Friedman is her name. She's a wonderful songwriter.
Oh, great. Now, I found out about you from I think he was the producer. Did he produce your CD or
are you talking about John Sontag?
Yeah.
He actually
played on it.
He produced Esther's first CD.
Oh, okay. Right.
So that's how I know John.
Okay.
And John and I have done a few gigs together.
Yeah, and John's been on the show.
He's
both as the featured songwriter, and he backed up a couple of people.
That's great. So and, John's a great guy. Great guy.
Excellent.
Good guitar player.
So I want to make sure people know, again, we can reiterate what your website is.
The website is chrislavanchermusic.com.
And are you also on Facebook?
I'm on Facebook as well.
Any place else? Music on
where am I?
MySpace?
Reverb Nation.
Reverb
I've got a place you can hear. Actually, so you can hear a couple tunes that aren't on the CD. Reverb Nation. And that's pretty much.
Excellent.
All I am in the virtual world. So.
In the virtual world. Well, you have a presence online. That's important. You don't have to be on everything.
Right.
Do you do Twitter? or anything?
I've tried that. I don't quite get Twitter.
Okay.
You know, I've got about 5 followers on Twitter. I'm not sure if it's worth the effort. So
I guess you got to start slow.
I
and build up,
suppose. I suppose. Yeah.
So, well, why don't you close out with a couple more songs?
Okay. Yeah, I'd
Great.
love to.
Bury me down by the old mill stream where the trout run thick as thieves and the light cuts like beams through the trees. I've never seen such majesty. Could believe, bury me down by the old mill stream where the breeze whispers through the grass, urging me to let go of the past. Well, it means nothing to this dirt. Could forgive, bury me. Take this burden from my back, raise my face up to the sun. In the waning of my days I see everything is one. Bury me down by the old mill stream where the water is crystal clear. The great blue heron takes to the air. Up above cathedral pines, I do believe, bury me. All right, now end up with a love song for you. I don't know trigonometry, don't know a cosine for my isosceles, but I know I love you so. I don't know how to sail a boat, don't know my aft from a raft that floats, but this I know, it's a big love, it's a big fat love, it's the kind of love I thought I'd never have any of. It's a true love, it's a cosmic love, it's the kind of love that everybody's been dreaming of. And I don't know much, but I know that I love you. I don't know much much about gravity, don't know why the world keeps pulling on me, but I know I love you so. I don't know why the sky is blue, but I'd wrap it up and I'd give it to you, just to show you I love you. So, it's a big love, it's a big fat love. It's the kind of love I thought I'd find never other. It's a true love, it's a sky blue love. It's the kind of love that everybody's been dreaming of. Well, I don't know much, but I know that I love you. Well, I never thought I'd fall in love again, 'cause it hurts so much when it comes to an end. And I don't know much, it's true, but this I do, that I'm so in love with you. And I didn't have a clue that I could love again like I love you. It's a big love, it's a big fat love. It's the kind of love I thought I'd never have any of. It's a true love, it's a don't know what to do love. It's the kind of love that everybody's been dreaming of. And I don't know much, but I know that I love you.